Hey guys, today I'm going to be unboxing the HG Build Fighters Transient Gundam Glacier. So that's right, despite Build Fighters being pretty much over and done with for a while now, we are still getting some HG kits from the series, and hopefully sometime in the future some more Master Grade kits. Not really the highest on my list, but it would still be nice. There were some cool designs from the series that I'm sure would have no problem selling. But anyway, thanks to the side story manga, in this case Hono Try, we get some more designs like this that didn't appear in the anime, but they're pretty cool. This is a version of the Transient Gundam, actually, which was one of my favorite kits from the Build Fighters line, actually. I really like the Transient Gundam. This one is a lot of clear parts for me, but I don't know, it could look pretty cool. I don't really like the overall very dark color scheme of it. I think some different colors I think would look pretty nice, but with the clear parts being clear purple, that is going to give you like one color that you just can't really change, so you do have to kind of work around that. Anyway, Lindsay Anagaozi's mobile suits, don't know who that is. Again, obviously a character in the manga, which I've not read, but just pretty standard Build Fighters style box art here. Just kind of action pose there. Number 50 in the line, so all the way up to 50 HG Build Fighters here. On the side, we've just got everything here. This is the GN Partisan 2. Bandai's really loving the Partisan weapon recently. Anyway, so we've got that here. Again, everything in English and Japanese, so that's nice. You can recreate dynamic poses. Not sure if this comes with a base. Oh yeah, it does. It comes with a stand, so that's nice. It's got that style stand. I think that was the same one that came with the Transient Gundam as well. In that case, I think it was clear blue. Anyway, here we got Team Lapis Lazuli. So there it is with the Wing Hono. There. Never did build that kit, but looked like a pretty nice one, I guess. Front and rear view there. Again, more information in English and Japanese than here. And then about the Build Fighters manga, it says, follow the adventures of Seiyan Academy Team Hono Try in a special edition of the series. The team is invited to Nielsen Labs where they meet new rivals. So anyway, there's that. You can also see pictured a, what is that? Oh yeah, the Fenice Renashita Alba, I think there. And then a version of a stray blue frame, or it's like the Sengoku Astray, but it's blue instead of red. There you can see pictured. Those were on display, I believe, well, the Sengoku Astray, anyway, was on display recently at the Gunpla Expo. So 2,000 yen for the price tag for this. That's not to say that Sengoku Astray is going to be a kit. I don't think it's going to actually be a release, but it was just on display at the expo. Anyway, gray parts there for the frame. I'm guessing probably a lot of this will be, especially this runner particularly, probably is from the Transient Gundam. Just again, it had all this small size runner, I remember specifically, but then we can see this all the new stuff is on all different other size runners. Anyway, small little sticker sheet there. Obviously a whole bunch of clear purple. Here's our base part, which is in like a translucent clear black color, like smoke black color. A couple of like kind of bluish purple parts there. Some polycaps, some light purple, some more clear purple, some more dark. That's a copy of the previous runner. And then some dark bluish gray, like a dark navy color here. That looks like a doubled runner. Alright, so let's get into the manual. Here on the top, we've just got the box art there, repeated once again on the bottom. Information here about the mobile suit and its pilot there, Lindsay. So there, again, if you want to pause the video to read that English, you can go ahead and do that. We are going to move on to the back, where pretty bare on the back, actually. We'd normally see a little bit more going on here, but just got a front and rear view, that's pretty much it. All the clear purple could look pretty cool. I don't know, it just seems kind of lost with the mobile suit being such a dark color. Seems like the clear purple is all just kind of lost in there. So I think if the mobile suit was like white, a lighter color, all the purple clear parts would pop a lot more. I think would be probably a little bit more interesting or something. I don't know. Weapons there, just the GN Partisan 2, and then also has GN Vulcans / GM Beam Sabers here in the wrist there. So I think if I remember correctly, the Transient Gundam had that as well. And then just here the color guide, again all in English. If you do want to check that out, it's just a mix of navy and bright blue there for the main color, and all that fun stuff. So going inside, here we have some more stuff here. Obviously based on the Transient Gundam, and here we have the Team Lapis Lazuli. Yeah, the Fenice Renaissance Alba. And what is that one here? It doesn't say in that information, but anyway, this is a blue Sengoku Astray. Build custom, yep, we got some more action shots here, showing off some more of that. And let's get into our parts list. So if I can find that, here's the parts list. It's going to be not using, looks like maybe one part from the B runner, but the B runner, I'm guessing those are from the no, those aren't from the Transient Gundam. Which one? That'd be here, the C runner. I think that's the one that's from the Transient Gundam. Not going to be using the open hand apparently, so maybe the hands are different on this kit. But I want to use an open hand, so hopefully you can use that. A couple parts on the D runner also not going to be using, as well as one on the B runner, so there are going to be a couple leftover parts. The construction is going to start off with the body, and then onto the head, and then onto the shoulders and arms, left arm, right arm, putting the upper body together there. Then onto the legs, right leg, left leg, then feet and waist, finishing up the waist, and then onto just putting the lower body together and the body, building the base, and then the backpack. And then we go back around here, I think that's right, yeah, to our color pages here. We're finishing up the backpack. Quite a lot going on with that. Big thing all there like that. And then our last color page here finally is building the GN Partisans. So that should be pretty simple. There's just a few pieces there for those, and then how to hold them in the hands. So let's get into the runners. Alright, so first up is our foil sticker sheet. Just 5 little stickers on here. I'm guessing 1, 2, and 3 there, all going on the face, including the little ones for the eyes. Maybe 4 as well, not sure. 5, I'm guessing that's probably going on the crotch piece or something. Anyway, so it's pretty minimal sticker sheet though, that's nice. PCU002 for a very familiar polycap runner here, just in standard gray color. And then BA0, base 0 for our base. I like this base because when you break it apart, there's no waste in it. It's not actually on a runner. Everything here is just the actual base itself. So it's kind of nice there. Alright, so here we have runner A. It's going to be mostly all clear. It's only this section here with these 6 parts at the bottom that are in like a really dark navy color. Everything else is all clear purple. So a lot of clear purple on this. And then we have runner A2 as well, which is a copy of this section, copying the navy parts at the bottom, and also a big section of all the clear purple. Now, one thing I do want to test right away, I got my UV light here, so let's see how reactive this is to UV light. Not really. What you're seeing there on the camera, it's showing up kind of brightly, but that's just like reflection more than anything. In terms of like reaction to the UV light, it's pretty much not reactive at all, which is really disappointing. So that is definitely going to be points against this kit. So next up we have runner B. This is all in a kind of pale light navy color. It's kind of grayish, kind of dark grayish, navy-ish. Anyway, we have 2 of this B runner. This is just a smaller runner here. This runner is from the Transient Gundam, actually. So if we take a look at the runner marking here for this one, just HG144 scale, Transient Gundam from 2015. So this is from last year, so these are old parts here for this actually. And then we have the C runner, which this one, as well as new parts, I knew right away about that one. Again, not really sure why the open hand was X'd off in this kit. Maybe we just don't have a cover for that, but I don't know, we'll have to see. Anyway, this is just in a standard gray color here, just parts for the joints and things like that. Again, nothing new in this case, it's from last year's Transient Gundam, so yeah, there's that. Runner D is also from the Transient Gundam, actually. We got pieces there for the crotch piece, the stomach piece, parts for the feet, and a part there for the face as well. In a kind of purplish blue color, really nice color for this, actually. I wish we would have more of the kit in this color, but that's it. And last but not least is runner E, and this is in a kind of light purplish, grayish color, very light lavender color here, and this runner is also new, so this one is marked for the Transient Gundam Glacier, so actually only the A and the E runner are the only runners that are totally new for this kit. So that is quite a lot of parts though, so it's not totally like a rehash. It's only like half a rehash and half new, which is not bad. So anyway, yeah, like the color, like the details of this, looking pretty nice. So that is going to be it for unboxing the HG Transient Gundam Glacier. HG Build Fighters. Anyway, so yeah, looks nice. Again, just the dark color scheme is really the only thing that I really don't really care for this so far. But I'm sure it's going to be a cool kit. Like I said, I liked the original, so I'm sure I'll like this one as well. Just gonna want to be very, very careful taking the nubs off those clear parts. It's a lot of clear parts. That's a lot of nubs you're going to want to be taking your time with, to be very gentle with those. We'll talk more about that in the review after I've actually done it. We'll see how difficult that was to try to keep my clear parts nice and clear. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any other questions or comments, leave those down below, and I'll see you guys in the review. Bye bye.